back. Now, if this is too much for you, you can pop your knees onto the floor. It is quite quad heavy. Okay, so make whatever adjustments you need. Okay, so we're going to do 8 of these, yeah? So that means 4 drives on each side. All right, are you ready? Take your plank. And here we go. Inhale, crouch for 3, 2, 1. Exhale to plank. 1 knee drive. And all the way back for 3, 2, 1. Forwards, knee drive. And back. 3, 2, 1. Forwards, knee drive. Come on, can we get that knee a little bit higher on that elbow? And exhale back for 3, 2, 1. And drive to plank. Sit and back again. 3, 2, 1. Forwards. Woo. And back. 3, 2, 1. Forwards. Pin those hips down, guys. All right, we've got 2 more on each side. Nearly there. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And then exhale for 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Last one this is. And then exhale for 3, 2, 1. And release. Okay, well done, guys. Pop your knees onto the floor. Come back into your neutral tabletop. Okay, so from here, we're going to take an extended forearm plank. All right, so elbows onto the floor, elbows underneath the shoulders here for stability. Your hands can be clasped or they can be relaxed. I prefer to have mine relaxed. And then from here, lengthen out the legs. Okay, so if you find that you cannot keep your hips at shoulder height, if they're coming up, then just pop your knees onto the floor. All right, so we're just going to hold our forearm plank here for 5 breaths. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, then walk your feet back a few paces, just a little bit, teeny tiny steps, going as far back as possible, keeping those elbows in the same place. Pin those hips down, and you can feel that extra challenge in that core. Yeah, that extra challenge to keep the hips down there. Ooh, okay, so the longer we go, the more challenging it is. Okay, we've got 3 more deep breaths now. For 3, keep pushing the floor away with those elbows. Try not to let the shoulder blades collapse in towards one another. You might be shaking. I am. That's completely normal. It's cool. And 2 more breaths for 2. Ooh, deep breaths, guys. Don't stop breathing. And we have 1 more breath. Come on, you can do it. And then release the knees to the floor. Well done, guys. Pop your hips on the floor. Shift your elbows back underneath the shoulders. Take a rest in your sphinx. Relax the lower body. Roll the shoulders back. Lengthen the neck, lift the chin, little pinch of the shoulder blades. Enjoy your sphinx. For 3, deep breaths. For 2. And 1 more breath. All right, we get another little resting position. Okay, so we're going to take a thread the needle to stretch out the shoulders here. So extend your left arm and then thread your right arm underneath your left. And then pop your head onto the floor, so your cheek on the floor. If this is enough of a stretch for you, then stay here. If you want to deepen it a little bit more, then turn your head so that the chin points downwards. You should feel that stretch intensify in the side of the shoulder there. Just thread the needle, guys. 3 deep breaths for 3. Again, enjoy this little stretch. For 2. And 1 more breath. Relaxing the stretched arm. All right, from here, unthread your arm from underneath you. Lift the chest. And then let's move to the other side now. So extend the right arm this time and thread your left arm underneath the right. Shoulder to the floor, cheek on the floor. If you want more stretch, then turn the head so that the chin points downwards. 3 deep breaths for 3. Just feeling your body weight naturally weigh you down into this stretch here. For 2. And then just 1 more breath. All right, slowly and twist now. Lengthen out both arms, okay? Shake out the shoulders, and then whenever you're ready, in whatever way you want, push or roll up into a seated position. Okay, so sweep your legs round, legs in front here. Okay, so we're going to take a dynamic twist. Okay, you can sit in any way that you want here, to be honest. You can cross your legs, you can take kneeling position, or you can take an L-sit with me. Okay, so in L-sit, try to relax your legs, lift the chest here. You want that lovely straight back. Inhale, reach up with the arms. We're going to take some dynamic twists now. Right, relax the shoulders. As you exhale, keeping both feet in line with one another, we're going to open up to the side. Doesn't matter which side, because we'll do both sides. And lower the hands to shoulder height. All right, so again, we're trying to keep the shoulders relaxed, and we're trying to open up more and more in our twist each time. Inhale back to center, and then exhale over to the other side. Keep your chest lifted, guys. And then inhale back into center. So we want this slow, floaty, controlled movement. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale back into center. Okay, so it takes a little bit of coordination, this movement as well. And again, keep an eye on your feet. You don't want one to sort of creep in front of the other as you go for that twist there. You want to keep your hips pinned down. Inhale, and then exhale. All right, we've got 2 more on each side. Inhale, still continuing to deepen your twist. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Can you just twist a little bit more for me there? Inhale. Exhale. 1 more on each side. Inhale. Exhale. Making movements graceful. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, so inhale back into center. This time we're going to take something called a saw. So once again, we exhale and open up to the side, but we're also going to hinge forwards and then place our right hand onto the outside of the left shin or ankle or foot, whatever's possible. Yeah, that's it. This is called a saw. Okay, roll your left shoulder back and try to get your arms sort of in a straight line with one another here. That's it. So keep that back arm engaged. We're going to stay here for 3 deep breaths. So this really helps us with our shoulder mobility as well. I'm sure you can feel it in your rotator cuff muscles in that left arm there, yeah? All right, 2 more breaths. Keep your arms engaged. Rest if you need to. And 1 more breath. All right, inhale, come back into center, and then let's take the other side now. Exhale, open, and then hinge, hand onto outside of the left foot or leg, keeping that right arm engaged. Get that beautiful straight line with the arms here. Keep twisting open, keep the back shoulder rolled back, feeling that rotator cuff engagement for 3. For 2, keeping the shoulders relaxed, so we don't want to sort of shrug into the ears. And then 1 more breath, keeping the chin lifted. And then inhale back into center. All right, exhale, release your hands. Oh, yeah, that really burns your shoulders there, doesn't it? Yeah, unexpectedly. Okay, give your shoulders a little roll. And then from here, we're going to take some L-sit to reverse table or plank. Okay, so hands onto the floor just behind the hips here. Okay, so we're going to take an L-sit. So squeeze your abs, ground into the heels of the hands, and lift the hips off the floor. If your bum is not coming off the floor at all, that's cool. You know, sometimes it's just not possible due to our body proportions, but as long as you're engaging those lower abs, that's cool. Have your feet about hip width here. Okay, as I inhale, I'm going to lift my hips into the air. Keep the shoulders rolled back. Keep the chest lifted. Squeeze the glutes. And then as I exhale, I'm going to slowly bring the glutes back in between the hands here. So that's level 1. Level 2, inhale, lift up into your full reverse plank. Exhale, slowly release. Take whichever level you need to take. We're going to do 8 of these. Let's go. For 8. Slow with control as we Lower the glutes. 7. Can you get your body as straight as possible? 6. For 5, you should feel it in your triceps too. It is quite a tricep intensive movement, this. For 4, I think that was 4 anyway. 3 more now for 3. Oh, keep the core strong, guys. For 2. You've got this. Okay, one last one. Come on, keeping that beautiful posture. And for 1. And slowly release those glutes back onto the floor now. Woo, okay, hands off the floor. Give your wrists a little shake, guys. Give them a rest. Okay, feet together now. We're now going to take a double-legged forward fold. If you know that you want to use a strap to help guide you deeper into this pose, then please feel free to take one now. No worries if not. So inhale, reach up with the arms, lengthen the spine, relax the legs, get this beautiful L shape with the body. Okay, and then as you exhale, leading with the chest, we're going to hinge at the hips, reaching forwards, lengthening the body. If you want, you can even shift the hips back to create more space in the hamstrings there, okay? Keep hinging, reaching, lengthening. And then once you feel like you cannot hinge anymore, then you can allow the shoulders to slightly soften and then pop your hands wherever they need to be. This can be on the mat, on your legs, or even wrapped around the soles of your feet. But only do this if you can manage it without having to fight or tense up, and if you can do it without pain or discomfort. Right, keep your shoulders rolled back and enjoy this forward fold. 3 deep breaths, nose towards the knees for 3. For 2. And then we have 1 more breath. That's it. And then gently release your feet or your legs. And then from here, we're going to take a roll down, okay? So the slowest roll down that we can manage, all right? So starting from your L sit here, reach up with the arms, okay? So we're going to lie back basically, but we're going to do this as slowly as possible. If it's too difficult with the arms overhead, then you can have your hands besides the thighs. All right, so get ready, slow lower, slow roll down, okay? Keeping that straight back, keeping the arms besides the ears, okay? Keeping the feet on the floor. Oh, trying to slow it right down. Yep, well done, guys. Okay, so from here, we're going to take some roll-ups now, okay? So we've rolled down, now time for some roll-ups. Again, level 1, hands besides the thighs, okay? And then we're going to engage the abs, keeping legs on the floor. We're going to squeeze the abs and then just hinge upwards. So that is level 1 before we go for that really very slow roll down here. Okay, level 2, same thing. Arms besides the ears as we roll up. And then exhale, slow roll down. Keeping in control. All right, so just 5 of those, keeping it slow. Take your level and here we go. Inhale for 5. Exhale down. For 4. Keeping that straight back. For 3. Feeling the breath move with the body. See how it works with the body. For 2. And last one now. Inhale, slow roll, keeping shoulders relaxed. And then exhale, roll down. All right, well done. Okay, so from here, we're going to come into something called a pigeon crunch. So bend your legs, pop your feet at hip width apart. So we're going to give ourselves a nice little glute stretch here whilst we also work the abs. Okay, so lift your left foot off the floor and then pop your ankle onto the thigh or the knee. The higher you have that foot on the knee, on the thigh, sorry, the more stretch you'll get in that glute. So just adjust it to wherever you need it to be. Okay, hands to temples now. And then from here, bring chin to chest. One inhalation here. And then as you exhale, you're going to twist and bring your opposite elbow to the opposite knee. Inhale to center. Exhale over to the other side, keeping your elbows wide. Inhale to center. Exhale, lift. So what we're working here, guys, the obliques. Okay, so the abs that are in the side of the trunk there. And exhale. Nice and slowly. Keeping it under control, rocking from side to side, getting that twist and lift, and exhale. All right, 3 more on each side now for 3. See if you can keep the shoulder blades off the floor and the elbows wide for 2. Keep that lower back on the floor as well. That is really important that we don't allow the back to arch here. Keeps the abs engaged. And 1 more. All right, well done. Okay, shoulder blades onto the floor, release and cross the legs, and let's take the other side now. Are you ready? Hands to temples again. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, twist and lift. Inhale, back down. Exhale, twist and lift. Inhale, back down. Exhale, twist and lift. All right, we have got 4 more on each side for 4. Nice and slowly. See if you can hold for a second at the crunch. For 3. Keeping those abs under tension. For 2. A little bit more twist, a bit more lift if we can. And then for 1. And back into the center now. All right, release. Oh, and cross the legs. Okay, lengthen out the body. Just shake your hips from side to side. Have a little breather here. And then we're going to come into something called clams. Okay, so this works the glutes. Okay, so we're going to come onto our side. We're going to come onto our elbow here. Okay, so the elbow is directly underneath the shoulder and your knees are at 90 degrees and together. And then we're going to pop one hand onto the hip here. Okay, as I inhale, I'm going to activate my glutes and then lift the hips into the air, forming a diamond shape with the knees. I open up the knees, trying to bring the hips as high as possible, opening the knees as wide as I can. And then as I exhale, I release the glutes and pop the knees back together. That is your clam, okay, called so because it's opening and closing like a clamshell. 8 of these. Inhale, open up, diamond shape. Exhale, slowly down. For 7, come on, big squeeze of the glutes, guys. For 6, inhale and exhale. For 5, yep, opening up so the feet stay relaxed. And it's just the glutes and the arm that's activating because you're grounding into that elbow to get that lift, yeah? All right, 3 more to go now. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, that's it. And then exhale. It can take a little bit of getting used to. And 2 more for 2. More squeeze of the glutes if we can. And then 1 more. Inhale and exhale. All right, so on to the other side now. All right, so I'm going to flip around. Again, elbow underneath the shoulder for stability. Knees at 90 degrees here, so you don't want them too straight. You want to keep them at that 90-degree angle. Hand on the hip, top hand on top hip. Inhale, lift, open. Can you feel those glutes activate? And then exhale slowly down. For 7, opening the knees even wider we can. 6. Now you might find that one side is easier than the other. That's completely normal. Sometimes we have one more active glute than the other. For 5. 4, hold. 3. For 2. And 1 more breath here. Inhale. And slowly exhale. All right, well done. Come back into the center. And then next we're going to come into something called side V-ups. So really working into our obliques here. All right, so again, this takes a little bit of getting used to. So yeah, you might just need a few goes before you understand the movement. So this bottom arm is relaxed, the palm is facing down, and we're going to use this arm to just ground and support ourselves on the floor here. The other hand comes to temple, all right, and we want to keep a soft bend in the knees, knees together. So you've got two choices. Level one, we squeeze the obliques, lift the body into the air, bring elbow to the knee, keeping the knees together, and then exhale slowly lower. Level two, in, keep the legs straight, exhale slowly lower. So you might find that you need to work a little bit to keep balanced. All right, so take your level, bent knees or straight legs, 8 of these, let's go. Inhale, lift, using the obliques to lift up the torso and the legs. For 7, yeah, that's it, yeah. For 6, yeah, really nice. Doesn't matter if you can't get the knee to the elbow. 5, sometimes that's just a mobility thing. 4, for 3, yeah, that's it. For 2, looking good, Joel. Okay, 1 more, and for 1. Woo, and slowly release. All right, let's roll over to the other side. Got to balance out the other side, haven't we? Okay, so relax your bottom arm, palm facing down. Hand to temple, top hand to temple. Get ready, take your level, and we go. Inhale, exhale. For 7. Remember, you've got to lift that torso as well. Yeah. So the upper body and the lower body lift. All right, just 4 more for 4. For 3, keep the knees squeezed together, guys. Keep everything tight. For 2. 1 more to go. See if we can hold. Just for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, well done there, Joel. And then slowly release. Woo. All right, come back onto your backs now. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of time to prepare because guess what? It's time for the famous Rise 100 once more. Questionable 100, but it is supposed to be 100. Okay, so roll your shoulders back, guys. Get ready. Squeeze your abs. Pin your back to the floor. Legs into the air. They can be bent. If you find that your back is lifting from the floor, then just keep your legs bent. For a bit more challenge, straighten out the legs. Chin to chest. And then the arms just flutter and pat the air. All right, let's go now. We start now. So I'm going to count up to 100, okay? So normally I count down, I'm going to count up. Just seems a bit more positive somehow. All right, that was 10. Deep breaths. Even though your flutters are quite quick relatively, you want to keep your breath slow. Remember, bend the knees if you need to. 20. Woo, keep that back on the floor. Try not to overbend the neck. And for 30, try to think about happy thoughts. And 40. All right, nearly halfway. We are at 50 now. Keep your movements sort of steady, not too quick. All right, there's no point in rushing because I'm not going to count any quicker. So for 60, you might have noticed. And then we're at 70. Keep it up, guys. Rest if you need to. Bend the knees if you need to as well. That is allowed. And 80. Okay, we're nearly there. We've got 20 left. Hang on in there, guys. We've got a little stretch after this. And 90. Okay, last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Well done, Joel. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Oh, man. Okay, feet to floor. Bend the knees. Lift the hips. Go for that counter stretch. If you want, you can even clasp the hands underneath and squeeze the shoulder blades together just to further that back bend, further that stretching and lengthening of the front of the abs there. Oh, 2 more deep breaths here for 2. And then 1 more breath. All right, release your hands and then slowly roll down the spine. Okay, keep your legs bent for now. We're going to go for a single leg Pilates stretch, so stretching into the back of each hamstring. Okay, so lengthen your right leg to begin with. Okay, keep your lower back on the floor. With your hands, you're going to clasp them behind the thigh or the calf, just whatever feels comfortable for you. If possible, lengthen out your left leg as well. If you find that your left leg's lifting off the floor, then just keep that leg bent and the foot planted on the floor. All right, inhale, bring chin to chest. Try to relax your stretch leg, your top leg there. Okay, and then as you exhale, you're going to very gently pull your knee in towards your face. Okay, so you don't want to be sort of pulling your face in towards your knee. You want to pull the knee towards the face. That is what will lengthen out the muscle in the back of your leg there. All right. Okay, 2 more deep breaths now for 2. And then 1 more breath. Relax the leg and release. All right. Give the legs a bit of a shake out, bend the knees again, and then onto the other side. So lengthen the left leg, hands wherever they need to be, keeping a soft bend in the knee, lengthening out the right leg if possible, if it touches the floor, chin to chest, and then relax, exhale, pull the knee a teeny tiny bit closer towards the face if possible. For 3. For 2, let that stretch happen, guys. Do not tense up. Oh, and 1 more breath. And release. All right, well done, guys. End of practice now. So you've got a choice. You can take Shavasana with legs long and legs long, sorry. Or you can take a bound angle. So you can bend your knees and pop the soles of the feet together here just to help the hips and the inner thighs open up a little bit more, okay? So if possible, shuffle your heels just a tiny bit closer towards the glutes there. And take a deep breath in. Inhaling into chest, feeling it rise. And then exhaling out through slightly parted lips. And as you exhale, feel the spine sink towards the floor. Feel the knees fall open and more towards the floor. Feel the inner thighs release tension. And the palms slowly uncurl. The shoulders rolling back. And again, release tension from the jaw. See if you can deepen each breath that you take, bringing that awareness to breath. Focusing on relaxing a different part of the body each time you breathe out. Maybe around the shoulders and the chest. And around the hips and the glutes. And the knees. Finally, the ankles. Okay, you can stay in your Shavasana for a bit longer if you want to, or just take 1 more deep breath with me. Big inhalation and exhalation. Now gently wiggle the fingers and toes and then bring your knees together if you took bound angle. Slowly roll to one side and then just in your own time, just roll or push up to a seated position. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Hope you enjoyed that and have a great day. Bye.